Pep Guardiola's reflection. I was wrong my prediction on Arsenal title race. In football, few figures are as pivotal and transformative as Pep Guardiola. As the head coach of Manchester City, Guardiola has not only changed the way his team plays, but has also influenced the very culture of football in the Premier League. His thoughts, predictions, and sometimes controversial comments often stir conversations among fans and analysts alike. One such moment came in November 2025, when he made a bold statement regarding Arsenal's title chances. However, recent developments have prompted Guardiola to reassess his earlier views. Let's explore Guardiola's original assertion, the evolution of Arsenal's performance, and the broader implications of this turnaround in the Premier League landscape. November 2025. In November 2025, as the Premier League entered its winter phase, Arsenal was gaining momentum. Under the astute management of Mikel Arteta, they had started to play an attractive style of football, characterized by quick transitions, high pressing, and an exciting attacking play. Guardiola, in a pre-match interview, expressed skepticism about early title predictions, stating that no team wins the league in November. His comments were met with a mixture of agreement and incredulous responses from the football community. His rationale was grounded in experience. After all, football seasons are long and fraught with unpredictability. Injuries, form fluctuations, and other variables can all influence the outcome of a campaign. Guardiola's statement has been widely supported by historical data. Traditionally, the Premier League title race doesn't clarify until the latter months of the season. Guardiola's perspective. Guardiola's stance reflected the pragmatic approach typical of a seasoned coach. Football is often a grind, and attempting to predict outcomes months in advance can be a perilous venture. His comments were not simply dismissive of Arsenal, but were rooted in a broader understanding of the game. This is where the conversation about Arsenal begins to shift. Despite Guardiola's reservations, Arsenal continue their upward trajectory. The clarity of vision in their style of play and the effective management of their squad seem to defy the head coach's assertions. Arsenal's remarkable journey. Since Guardiola's November comments, Arsenal has embarked on a remarkable journey that has not only shaken the Premier League landscape, but has also put them firmly in the Champions League conversation. The Gunners did not drop points after Guardiola's remarks, a run that highlighted their resilience and tactical prowess. Unstoppable momentum. After Guardiola's statement, Arsenal rattled off an impressive string of victories. The team showcased a cohesive unit on the pitch, transforming from a group of talented individuals into a legitimate title contender. Key players, including Bukayo, Saka, and Ødegaard, stepped up their performances, contributing vital goals and assists. What became evident was that Arsenal was not just winning, they were winning convincingly. Their dominance in matches illustrated a level of confidence that turned skepticism on its head. With each passing week, their performances only solidified their claim to the top position. Tactical evolution. Under Mikel Arteta, Arsenal progressed tactically as well. The team adapted strategies based on their opponents, which allowed them to clinically exploit weaknesses. The interplay between midfield and attack improved significantly, with players like Thomas Partey providing the necessary balance to allow attacking players to thrive. Arteta's influence on the squad is profound. His experience as a player under Guardiola helped him implement many concepts from his mentor, while adding his unique touches. The tactical fluidity Arsenal displayed was reminiscent of Guardiola's own teams, showcasing how Arteta has absorbed and evolved these lessons into a competitive playing style. Psychological factors. Perhaps one of the most compelling aspects of Arsenal's resurgence has been their psychological strength. In seasons past, Arsenal had battled issues of consistency and confidence, often faltering at crucial times. However, the 2025 team appeared unshakable, handling both pressure from opponents and expectations from fans and analysts with poise. Psychological resilience in football can often lead to impressive runs, and this was evident in Arsenal's performances. They managed to retain focus in high-stakes matches, a critical factor in their ongoing title challenge. What Guardiola learned. In a post-match interview following one of Arsenal's significant victories during this impressive run, Guardiola acknowledged that his comments back in November were misinformed. He reflected on Arsenal's performance and recognized how constricted perspectives can lead to wrong assessments. "I said nobody wins the league in November," he began, "but I was wrong. Arsenal has proven that if you are consistently strong, you can be leading by that stage." A shift in understanding. Guardiola admitted that his long-held views about league dynamics were challenged by Arsenal's resilience and execution. He noted, "Every team is different. Arsenal showed us that they could maintain their level, and that changed everything. When you have consistency and confidence, anything is possible in football." The admission was significant. It demonstrated Guardiola's willingness to reflect on his views and adapt his understanding based on what he sees on the pitch. This humility and acknowledgement of error not only resonate with fans, but also serve as a lesson for coaches and analysts alike. The championship race. With Arsenal firmly at the top of the Premier League, leading City by 6 points, the narrative has changed dramatically. The Gunners have established themselves not just as challengers, but as formidable leaders, pushing the boundaries of perceived norms within the league. In the Champions League, Arsenal also found themselves in a strong position, competing effectively against Europe's elite. Their performances showcased a squad that was developing not only in talent, but also in experience and confidence on the continental stage. The battle of styles.
As the season progresses, the tactical battle between Guardiola and Arteta continues to enthrall fans. Guardiola's possession-based game and Arteta's nuanced tactical adjustments provide an engaging contest that offers a glimpse into the evolution of football strategy in today's game. The upcoming matches between these two teams have become highly anticipated fixtures, not just for their implications for the title race, but as showcases for contrasting football philosophies. Guardiola's approach of fluidity and pressure meets Arteta's blend of tactical astuteness and intensity. A new narrative. As we reflect on Pep Guardiola's journey from skepticism to admiration regarding Arsenal, it becomes clear that football is full of surprises. The once clear-cut narrative that champions are determined by their performances in the latter stages of the season has evolved thanks to the Gunners. Guardiola's initial remarks serve as a reminder that confidence and consistency can dramatically reshape expectations. In recognizing his error, Guardiola embraces a vital lesson for all. In football, one must be prepared for the unforeseen. Arsenal's impressive run not only challenges traditional football narratives, but also inspires a greater appreciation for the unpredictability that makes the game so captivating. In the end, football remains an ongoing story, always subject to change, a testament to the beauty and complexity of the sport. With each season, narratives are rewritten, expectations are challenged, and the only certainty is that the game will continue to surprise us all.
Pep Guardiola on Arsenal, a new era of football. In the world of football, the establishment of a dominant team often reshapes the landscape of the sport, setting new standards for how the game is played. This was evident when Pep Guardiola, renowned manager of Manchester City, turned his gaze towards Arsenal during a recent interview. His insights offered a deep dive into not just the tactical evolution of Arsenal under Mikel Arteta, but also how this squad is reshaping the Premier League narrative. With only one loss this season against Manchester United and impressive victories against top-tier opponents across all competitions, Arsenal's resurgence captures the admiration and respect of even the most seasoned coaches. The evolution of Arsenal under Mikel Arteta. A new philosophy. When Mikel Arteta took the reins at Arsenal, he inherited a club steeped in history but grappling with inconsistencies. Arteta, a protege of Guardiola during his time at Manchester City, implemented a playing style that emphasizes possession, pressing, and fluid movement, a style reminiscent of City's own approach, but uniquely tailored to Arsenal's identity. Guardiola's remarks highlight a broader understanding of what Arteta aims to achieve, a syncopated rhythm of gameplay, where players are not just cogs in a machine, but instrumental parts of a symphonic effort. The philosophy extends beyond the tactical to include a culture of resilience and belief. Tactical innovations. Arteta's tactical setup has often employed a variation of the 4-3-3 formation, designed to maximize individual talents while creating a cohesive unit. The system prioritizes ball control, quick transitions, and a flexible midfield, allowing players like Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka to dictate play from deeper positions. Guardiola's price for Arsenal often centers on their adaptability, how they can switch between pressing high and sitting back to absorb pressure. This level of tactical flexibility was not a hallmark of Arsenal in previous years, but is now an essential component of their play. Youth and experience, a successful blend. A critical aspect of Arsenal's revival has been Arteta's commitment to youth. With relatively young stars such as Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe, and Gabriel Martinelli, coupled with seasoned players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in recent signings, Arsenal has managed to create a balanced squad that can compete at high levels. Guardiola's recognition of this blend speaks volumes. He understands that integrating youth with experience provides a layer of unpredictability, allowing the team to evolve constantly while maintaining a platform of established talent. This blend has proven effective, especially in high-pressure matches where experience often tells. The one loss. Learning from defeat. Losing a match can often reveal more about a team's character than winning ever could. Arsenal's sole defeat this season came against Manchester United, a game that was full of lessons and takeaway points. Guardiola's insights reflect the importance of analyzing not just the statistics, but the game dynamics and strategies employed. Tactical missteps. In the match against United, Arsenal experienced moments of tactical disarray that United capitalized on. Guardiola pointed out that such games test the mettle of a team. In every loss, there are lessons to be learned and adjustments to be made. Arteta's response to this loss was critical. His ability to analyze the shortfalls and turn them into opportunities for growth has been a key reason why Arsenal continues to perform admirably in the league. Character building. Character is built through adversity, and Guardiola acknowledges that a defeat can galvanize a squad to rally together. In what could have been a crushing blow, Arsenal's reaction to the loss showcased resilience. Their subsequent performances in the league and other competitions demonstrated a newfound determination to overcome, dominating the top teams. Signature victories. One of the most impressive aspects of Arsenal's campaign this season has been their ability to secure victories over top teams across various competitions. Guardiola pointed out how crucial these wins are in establishing a team's rightful place in the league hierarchy.
Arsenal's dramatic victories against teams such as Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham Hotspur not only garnered crucial points, but also instilled confidence in the squad and sent a clear message across the league. Tactical masterclass. Each top match has revealed layers to Arsenal's tactical sophistication. The victory against Chelsea, for instance, highlighted Arsenal's ability to control the midfield battle, suffocating Chelsea's attacking flow. Meanwhile, their performance against Liverpool illustrated their capacity to exploit the counterattack while maintaining disciplined defensive structures. Guardiola's insights often reflect how understanding opponents' tactical setups can lead to a competitive edge. Arteta's comprehensive scouting and analysis have ensured Arsenal staged performances that are less about luck and more about strategic prowess. Arsenal's resilience and grit. Overcoming challenges. Resilience is a key theme that resonates in Guardiola's analyses. Arsenal's campaign faced challenges, whether through injuries to key players or the pressure of maintaining consistency in performance. Yet painting a broader picture, these challenges have been met head-on, with replacements stepping up and delivering commendable performances. This spirit of grit is fundamental to Arteta's vision. Guardiola's emphasis on the mental aspect of the game further showcases the importance of a winning mentality that is palpable within the squad. The role of leadership. Leadership on and off the pitch has been fundamental in nurturing a winning mentality. The transition from traditional leaders to younger ones like Saka and Martinelli has been carefully managed, allowing for a natural evolution of authority that maintains respect while generating new ideas. Guardiola's acknowledgement of players stepping into leadership roles reinforces the idea that every player has a part to play in fostering a strong team dynamic. This atmosphere nurtures creativity and encourages players to take ownership during critical moments in matches. Looking towards the future, sustaining momentum. As Guardiola regards Arsenal's current form, there's an awareness of the unpredictability of a football season. Maintaining momentum will require not just tactical development, but also psychological preparation. The demands of competing on multiple fronts, domestically and in Europe, will test the squad's depth and adaptability. The load management challenge. Managing player fatigue becomes paramount as the season wears on. Thus, strategic rotation and an emphasis on squad fitness will become central to Arteta's approach moving forward. Guardiola's insights into how City manage player welfare provide a template for Arteta to consider. Arsenal's ongoing engagement with the mental side of games, working with sports psychologists and strengthening teamwork through collective challenges, will prove essential as they strive to keep their competitive edge sharp. Fostering a winning culture. If Arsenal aims to sustain success, a deep-seated winning culture needs to be ingrained within the club's fabric. Guardiola's comments resonate here, urging organizations to focus not merely on immediate success, but also on establishing a long-term vision that includes player development, tactical innovation, and holistic well-being. Arteta's work is far from over, and the narrative of Arsenal is just beginning. The emphasis on consistency, improvement, and unity will play a foundational role in whether Arsenal can emerge as perennial contenders. Pep Guardiola's thoughtful remarks on Arsenal not only capture the essence of effective football management, but also shine a light on the broader narrative of what it means to build a successful team in modern football. With only one loss under their belt and notable victories against the league's upper echelon, Arsenal stands as a formidable force in the Premier League. As Arsenal continues on this promising path, the foundations that Arteta has set in motion will determine their future trajectory. The fusion of youth and experience, tactical adaptability, and a culture of resilience only begins to scratch the surface of what could become an era of renewed glory for the club. In the words of Guardiola, when you watch Arsenal play, you see a different kind of football, one that embraces the beauty of the game, the fervor of competition, and the relentless quest for excellence. As fans eagerly anticipate what the season holds, one thing is clear: Arsenal is a team on the rise, redefining its identity while remaining firmly anchored in its storied history.